What's good, YouTube? So MONEYMAY coming at you on our video. In today's video, we're going to be going over everything you guys need to know regarding Untiljapan's upcoming album, Trump Lawyer, right? Let's get into it. So, as many of you guys do know, Untiljapan's upcoming body of work, his next album, following Safe Travels, is going to be called Trump Lawyer. It's been well over a year since Japan has dropped Safe Travels. He dropped that back in like September, October of 2023. So it's been almost a year and a half since his album has released, and since then I'd say we've kind of got maybe a handful of singles from Japan, but it does look like Trump Lawyer season is on the way. Untiljapan season is here, and I think we could be expecting the album very soon. All right, so let's get into it. So the first factor that really pointed us in that direction was that Japan just updated his profile picture on his streaming platforms, right? Apple Music, Spotify. Y'all know when the new PFP drops, when a rapper updates their profile picture on their streaming platforms, y'all know something is soon, it's on the way, and it's coming, right? So that's one, right? And then also, this is Japan right here. I knew a lot of people didn't really know what he looked like. Everybody was like, does this dude ever take off the helmet? What the hell does he look like? Well, this is Untiljapan right here. And he really reminded me of like SoundCloud Nav, when kind of nobody really knew what he looked like, right? Of course, there was the Ounce music video, but like there was no good quality pic of like what the hell this dude looked like, right? So I thought he was going to kind of reveal himself in more of like a huge big announcement way, but it seems like he kind of just did a soft launch and like, yo, this is me, go to my Spotify, y'all see what I look like. I thought he was gonna more so do it like in a music video. I believe Nav did in a music video. I think it was the Good For It music video. He finally revealed himself of what the hell he looks like in the music video. I thought Japan was gonna do the same, but this is Untiljapan right here. New Spotify, new Apple, Trump Lawyer. Hopefully it's on the way, right? So that's that. And then he actually did tease a music video on his alt right here. It's called Silence in the Ballroom, and he put out this picture on his story, quickly deleted it. But shout out to Japan Discord. They screenshotted it, posted there. I'll put a link down in the description. But it seems like Japan is cooking with a music video right here. New profile picture, same shot. I'm guessing he's doing a music video with like a motorcycle. Looks pretty dope. But this seems to be like a music video being shot on the way for the album. And he's got a bunch of snippets, right? All these snippets have been going crazy, and one snippet seems to be the standout, that is Pyramids. And before we get into that, Japan actually does have his first performance ever at Rolling Loud, so that's pretty crazy. That's a big moment for him, right? Your first ever performance, you're taking a stage on Rolling Loud. Major W. I will be watching the stream. We'll be live streaming. Cardi is the set that I'm most hyped to see. The second one, on God, is Untiljapan, because there's just so many questions regarding what the hell this performance is going to be, right? A lot of people were like, is this dude going to perform with the helmet? Obviously, no. He kind of put his face out there. He's not really trying to hide, be mysterious. This is Untiljapan, and I think this is the start of the takeover, in my opinion. First performance at Rolling Loud Sunday. You gotta be there. If you're going to Rolling Loud on Sunday, please go to this set. I guarantee you, this is going to be the start of history, bro. This is gonna be like seeing one of Ken's old performances back in the day. This is gonna be the equivalent. Be there, because this dude is gonna be a star. But Untiljapan Sunday, first performance ever. Super hyped to see. I wonder how the crowd's gonna react, how big the crowd is. I don't really think the crowd's gonna be too crazy, because this is the last day and it is gonna be one of the first sets within the day. So I wonder how that crowd is gonna be, and I wonder how lit the crowd is, how active the crowd is. What is his set list gonna be? Is he gonna perform with the helmet? I don't think so. There's just so many questions regarding this performance, but we will be seeing on Sunday, right? My boy Undaunted, he said, I'm gonna be tuned in Sunday. His performance is gonna be groundbreaking. People know, right? This is the start of history. And I think the Japan takeover is on the way, right? Because he's getting ready to drop, as we all know. Trump Lawyer is the name of his album. And for like a basic definition as to what I know regarding the term Trump Lawyer, in my opinion, I know it's a fashion term, and basically what it means is like making a 2D object look 3D, or I'm guessing within the space of Japan and what he's trying to reference in terms of this album name is there's more than what meets the eye, probably to like look deeper within the meaning, probably to see beyond what is seen, right? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe y'all might be saying this dude is thinking way too hard about it, but when I think of Untiljapan, that's kind of the headspace I put my mind in, right? Because for me, I don't really compare Japan to any of these other underground little rappers, right? In my opinion, this dude makes these rappers look like little kids because he has actual substance, and I feel like I've not been like brain rotted with the same old thing: money, cars, clothes, drugs, etc., right? Japan really has substance within his music. He really talks about real things, and I really think that he's ahead of the game. But the only thing that I think is holding him back so far has been his lack of media presence, right? Japan really kind of has no media presence. If we go to his IG, I believe there's only like one post, maybe even 0 posts. Right, yeah, no post right here. Even on the silence in the ballroom, I'm pretty sure there's no posts on that as well. Yeah, no posts. So Japan basically has 0 media presence. And I feel like Japan's community right now is very, very niche. And it's very, if you know, you know, right? Because realistically, Japan isn't kind of in those conversations, those everyday conversations within the underground. And I believe that's because of his media presence, right? He strictly just has music out there, and that's great. But especially in today's day and age, I think as a rapper, especially trying to come up as a rapper, you need to have a strong media presence. Like, look at Netspan. Netspan is a perfect example. Netspan had like 28, 25 songs on a streaming, and he blew up to like the premier name within the underground. And I believe that was from his media presence, right? All the memes, all the moves, right? All the brands he's correlated himself with, all the people he's put himself in association with, all that makes sense in the world of Netspan. And then he finally delivered his album, which was highly, highly anticipated from a lot of people, right? So I think if Japan could really start creating the world of Until Japan, and it's strictly just not the music, right? And he's starting to put his face out there more. He's putting out music videos, right? As we can see, you know, he's really developing his media presence and really creating the world beyond the music, right? Because music nowadays, you have to have a world as an artist, right? Your swag, your aesthetic, your vibe, your music videos, the way you perform, it all coincides within the music, right? And I believe the biggest artists nowadays do it in the best light. Travis, Cardi, Ye, etc., right? So I think if Japan could really start doing that, which from what I'm seeing, him putting himself out there, new music video on the way, his album is highly anticipated, but from a very, you know, niche perspective, right? If you really look in the broad perspective of the underground, a lot of people aren't really talking about Until Japan in the day-to-day conversations, right? But I think this dude's gonna be a star. I think he makes these other underground rappers look like kids, right? There's no competition. This dude, Japan, is ahead of the game, and he is the one. If there was stocks you could invest in underground rappers, on God, I'm putting everything into the Until Japan stock, and I'm hodling, right? I'm holding on for dear life because I really think Japan is going to be the one, and this album is going to take him to that next level, right? And I think, like I said, with him putting himself out there more, first performance at Rolling Loud on Sunday, everybody's gonna start seeing the vision within Until Japan, and a lot of people are gonna start catching on, right? And people have been starting to catch on, right? I put a bunch of snippets right here. If we go to the pyramid snippet on YouTube, this has 24K views in 6 months. So for Japan to have a 24K view snippet, you know the demand for him is there, right? And I think this album is gonna deliver because these snippets have been insane. My favorite is probably Stop Lying. Stop Lying sounds insane, but this album sounds insane, y'all. This album is gonna, like, bro, nobody's gonna be able to compete. From Safe Travels, that was my top 3 stream album of last year. If y'all see my Spotify rap video, then y'all know Japan was my top 3 artist. Safe Travels was a top 3 streamed album within the year, and I'm ready for this album, bro. These snippets have been crazy. 24K views on a snippet alone shows you the fans are ready for this album. And since then, like I said, he's only released like a handful of songs throughout this wait for this album, right? But he did release this little EP on SoundCloud 5 months ago on his alt SoundCloud, and bruh, this was so nasty, bro. This EP was so hard, and I was like, yo, if this is just throwaways, if this is just a low EP, what the hell is the album sounding like? I didn't even know 6.2 has 283K, 283, 64, 85, 42, 24K on this. People are ready for Until Japan's album, right? And these are all of my favorite snippets. I put like the 5 most biggest snippets. Pyramids. Yeah. Bro, he's cooking, bro. Yeah. I was with my mom running through that damn high. We was going blind. How about in the damn car? Fuck a cop car. Put his ass on 5. Yo, bro, y'all ain't ready, bro. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna change up the game. Ain't nobody messing with him, bro. He's got substance. He raps about real stuff. It's not brain rot music. It's not the same little money, cars, girls, drugs, clothes. It's not the same, bro. He's coming different, right? And the production is insane, right? I really get like heavy rocky Ye vibes from Japan. That might be a crazy take, but when I listen to Until Japan's music, I get heavy like Baby Flocko, Baby Ye type vibes. Like, I believe that's who he's inspired by as well, because if you go to Safe Travels, Clams Casino had a producer credit on one of these songs. So that's Rocky's like main guy, right? So I'm pretty sure, and I would guess one of his influences would be like Rocky, Ye. I hope he does like an actual sit down, real good interview with somebody like a OGM, KTO, Zane Lowe. Hopefully that's on the way so we can understand like the picture this guy is trying to paint, right? Because this album, I'm telling y'all right now, it's not gonna be like a little underground album. It's gonna be a quality body of work, and he's gonna deliver. I know that for sure, especially from these snippets. I really think he's the one, bro, like for real, for real.
Overseas with the ties, I put my
this one's hard.
All them feelings going the ways, I left that shit in the court. All my niggas make them away. I call it coast to coast. We been going coast to coast. No one knows. I've been outside the Scotty, the patio. Pouring clothes, they wanna know what I'm wearing. Where I go. And who I know, posted at the door, trying to sneak a photo. Every day of my life, I'm living like a live photo. Ain't no problems to this shit, I swear everything is for show though. Cap, I got problems, I just learned to keep that shit on the low low. Stuff it down, skeletons in my closet, yeah, I'm on the road
now. Ain't nobody coming close to bro. This is beautiful, bro. Yeah. This is my awesome, one of my favorite snippets right here. Stop lying.
Fuck this hoe from out the city. They won't see what I'm gonna do. I told the folks just wait and see. In the body by the rules, can't break the code.
I feel like he should start off the album with this track. Imagine if you're the first time listening to Until Japan, you're like, all right, this dude, everybody's been telling me, put me on about him. Let me listen to the album.
So lost inside the songs, I just can't say that you a treat. I was broken with my thoughts, I felt like hanging from a tree. You losing cash about a thought that should be paining me to see. I can't vibe without my stick, I'm paranoid up in these streets. I don't trust a single bitch,
Come on.
Too easy to deceive.
It's on stop line. Yeah. If he comes first track like this, whoo! We got a classic on the way, people. Yo, I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm telling you right now. Invest in the Until Japan stock because it is going up, bro. This dude's the truth. I call him the truth. He's the one. I'm telling y'all right now. Put your money on Until Japan. I think he's the one. But that's going to be the video right there. I just wanted to give my thoughts on all the news regarding Until Japan because I'm very excited to see what he does next. Obviously, that's going to be his album, Trompe l'Oeil. Sunday performance, we will be watching it on stream. And I think this is the start of the Until Japan takeover, right? I believe somebody commented. They said, and the takeover begins. Thank you, Sounds Great, for putting me on to Japan months back, right? And the takeover begins. I think now it's time. I believe he signed to Interscope, right? So you got the label budget. I've seen him around Ian Connor, John Ross. So hopefully he can get the right people around him, create this world of Until Japan, and really paint a dope picture within his career. I think it's up, bro. Once this album drops, y'all gonna see. I've been trying to put y'all on for a good minute, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, he's gonna open y'all eyes, and y'all are really gonna see the skill gap that he does have compared to all of these other rappers because my opinion, I really don't think they compete. And especially in this time and age within the underground, I feel like an act like Until Japan is very needed, especially with like the underground being so like brain rot, meme, just like TikTok, fast paced. Like we need somebody with real art. And I really feel like Japan really brings the art within music that's very lacking in today's scene. But that's the video right there. If you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Trompe l'Oeil, hopefully the album is on the way. Rolling Loud Sunday, we will be watching. And I'm out. Thank you guys.